Welcome back to Matriarchs of the Wilderness, the women who built New France. In our fourth episode, we turn our attention to the healers, the comforters, the women who held the delicate balance of life and death in their hands, the midwives of the colony. In a world where every birth was a perilous journey and medical knowledge was scarce, these women were pillars of their communities, blending practical skill with unwavering faith. Their expertise was not merely a profession. It was a sacred calling, essential for the survival and growth of New France itself. In the early rugged settlements along the St. Lawrence River, formal medical care was a distant luxury, often non-existent. The responsibility for health and wellness fell squarely on the shoulders of the women. They were the keepers of traditional knowledge, passed down through generations, concerning herbal remedies, wound care, and, most critically, childbirth. These were the sages-femmes, the wise women, whose presence was a source of immense comfort and authority. They delivered nearly every child born in the colony, their hands being the first to welcome new life into this challenging new world. Among these essential figures, certain names shine brightly in the historical record. Marguerite Langlois is recognized in Quebec's church records as the first midwife sage-femme as early as 1654. Imagine the trust placed in her. In a fledgling community clinging to a precarious existence, Marguerite was the one who navigated the treacherous waters of childbirth. Her skill and experience a beacon of hope for expectant mothers and their families. Her official recognition in the church registers underscores the formal respect and vital importance afforded to her role within the community structure. Another remarkable woman who answered this call was Hélène Desportes. Her life story is woven into the very fabric of the colony's origins. Born around 1620, Hélène is the first child of European descent born in New France. Having been the first breath of a new generation in this land, it seems poetically fitting that she would dedicate much of her life to helping others take their first breath. By 1659, her name appears frequently in baptismal records, not only as a witness, but also as the one performing emergency baptisms, known as endoy. This solemn duty was reserved for newborns in immediate danger of death, a poignant testament to the high infant mortality rates of the era, and to Hélène's trusted position at the very threshold between life and eternity. Perhaps one of the most dynamic and multifaceted women of the era was Françoise Hébert Fournier. Her life defies any single description. She was, first and foremost, a mother, bringing 16 children of her own into the world. This personal experience undoubtedly gave her an unparalleled depth of understanding and empathy in her work as a midwife. But her influence extended far beyond the birthing room. Following her husband's death, Françoise took on the immense responsibility of managing his estate, a complex task that required sharp intellect and business acumen. Her capabilities were so respected that her neighbors and community members frequently sought her counsel on legal matters. Françoise Hébert Fournier embodies the resilience and adaptability of New France's matriarchs, a midwife, a prolific mother, a savvy estate manager, and a trusted legal consultant, proving that a woman's domain could encompass the entire spectrum of community life. These women, Marguerite Langlois, Hélène Desportes, and Françoise Hébert Fournier, were more than just practitioners. They were pillars of strength, repositories of critical knowledge, and symbols of resilience in a harsh and unforgiving environment. They calmed fears, healed bodies, and guided souls, ensuring that the dream of New France would not perish in its infancy, but would be born and reborn with every child they safely delivered. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the past. This series, and the dedicated channel it's a part of, was inspired by the incredible stories of these women, brought to life in the historical fiction novel by Hélène Desportes. If you wish to dive even deeper into this captivating era, you can find the book that started it all, The Point of No Return, available now on Audible and Amazon. We'll see you next time for another chapter of Matriarchs of the Wilderness.